We're live. What's up, folks that are watching this on the replay? This is the Friday Live brought to you by the Hood. You know what I mean? We're here every Friday. We're waiting for our folks to come in. People are coming in already. That's what's up. So we're here every Friday. You know what I mean? Me and my partner, Cole. What's up, bro?
What it is, though.
Everything good?
Everything good, man.
Okay. All right. That's what's
I
up, man.
had I had to get a new car, man. My old car was acting crazy. I spent all this money trying to fix it, and then it wasn't worth.
The BM?
Yeah, man.
Oh, so what you went now? You went cop the
Nope.
Mercedes or a
Nope.
Tesla or something?
Nope. I'm in a Nissan Versa. Chilling.
Oh, you really got low.
Yeah, man.
People gonna be like, "Damn, the recession really hit." Corey got rid of the BM and got a Nissan.
People can say whatever they want. I ain't concerned with they.
Nah, hey, listen, let's stay away from they, as Khaled would say. DJ,
Unconcerned with they.
Listen, as you come in, let us know who's here. Please do me a favor and hit that like button, because that is what puts it in front of more folks. Oh, the legend is here, Lance.
You're.
Hey, Lance, man, you know what I'm saying? I tried to start a movement the other day to get you free, man. Like, you know what I mean? Was up there, man. I just want you to know the people out there love you, man. Everybody came and support.
Free Russ, too. Free Russ.
Yeah, man. Yo, Russ must got a long band, bro. Like, I got a text Russ, man. I don't know what kind of band he got, but Russ been off the joint for like, and his name won't even show up when you look no more. I'm like, I don't know what kind of band he got. Russ must like caught another case while he was in holding or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he must have poked somebody while he was up.
Yeah, so Lance is here. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Lance? Jamil's in the building. What's up, Jamil? How are you, good brother? Dion is here. Hey, Dion. Lance says they can't hold us down. You already know. Callie is here. Hey, Callie. How are you? Brianna is here. Oh, damn. She said Russ got banned permanently. He got life. Yo, what? Hold on. I got to check on my bro, man.
Yeah, man. How you catch that kind of
Yo, what's goody, man? Like, I ain't know that one. Rock, what's up with you, Rock? Jose is in the building.
Caught a permanent scar.
Damn, my guy Vidon is here. Cousin Sean is in the building. He said Corey back looking healthy, man.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? We got him some sea moss, you know what I mean? We got him some of that sea moss, and now he good. But damn. All right, that's news right there, Lance. I ain't know that. She must have
ran a permanent scar,
ran into him in the Bing or something. Like she saw him going to a different part of the prison. Like, Damn.
That's supposed to too much Black history on this joint and got smizzed.
Yeah, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. He got to create another page. We need Russ on the platform, man. We need.
I'm about to give Russ. I'm ready to give Russ a burner.
Yeah, he need to be on the platform, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, what's up with y'all, man? How was y'all week for everybody watching? Please do me a favor. Hit the like button. I see a couple people did. Most of y'all didn't. But please do me a favor and do that. So that you share it with more people. This past week was amazing, man. Monday, Spoon, shout out to our brother Spoon for the cover call strategy in the MDC. And for those in the MDC, it's actually in the back office right now. So that was Monday. Chaz taught a class Tuesday that was fired. So everything is moving along, man, in terms of us building and growing together. Folks out here making moves. I got some inboxes, folks looking at some real estate. The 4th real estate class is coming. Brianna, if you're ready for Monday, we about to unleash that class too. You know what I'm saying? So things are moving, man. In terms of what we got going on there, the market. I wasn't gonna say nothing, man, because for those that are in the Sunday class, man, y'all saw what Discover did, man. That was a 100-piece right there. But I was trying to wait for Sunday, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta say that real fast.
My in-phase pick didn't do too bad. It went from 190 to 220. A little something.
I gotta say that. You know what I mean? I was trying not to say that. Let me see, because that's another story I want to talk about, Corvus.
Well, 2 things happened this week in the market. One sent the market up, and one sent the market down. ETH was the thing. So ETH, they got a date. They got a date for when the new IEP protocol is supposed to happen for ETH. And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's supposed to happen in September. So I mean, the EIP program. I said IEP, EIP.
Mm-hmm.
And so that sent Ethereum shooting. Ethereum is up 50% in the last 30 days, and over the last like week or so, the joint was up like 45%. So that news, that sent the market shooting up, along with it being what's the name week, sweeps coming in, the big boys is coming in for earnings season, and then today Snapchat took a diz on. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
diz on.
it lost about 29% of its valuation, which is interesting because that's
One
primarily
day.
through a loss of revenue and ads, right? Was that 29 or 39? Because I mean, let's just
39.
33.9.
39.
Whew. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's heavy.
that's
Yeah,
dirty work.
yeah, that's heavy. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, that's nasty work. Yeah, 39%. You're right, 39. 39% a day is insane. But what's interesting about that is it took down the whole tech sector with it. So other platforms that rely on ads, such as like Meta, Alphabet, those like came down as well based upon Snap. Yo, Corey, you were tearing that gum up, bro. Yo, like I'm like I don't know if they can hear that, but yo, it's crazy
Yeah,
in speakers. But
it's
anyway,
popping. It's popping.
but no. So what's interesting about that is first of all, how one stock can move a whole sector. We already know that's how it works,
Man.
right? But I saw this article, and let me pull it up for a second. I'm gonna share it with everybody. And Jose, I was thinking that I'm gonna share what you said in a second. I don't know where at this point because everybody's already added what they do, minus the pun they got on their site because they got a lot of that. Not that I'm over there looking at it. I'm just saying it exists. So this analyst says Snap is going through a near-death experience. Like he thinks it's almost it's in the words of Mobb Deep, it's the start of the ending, man. I think that's interesting.
Say that again.
Well, that it's going through right now. What Snap is going through now is a near-death experience. He thinks it's very close to being finito for Snap.
Yeah, man.
So you can see right here, Snap 39.08, Meta 7.59, Alphabet 5.81. But what's interesting about that is, right, so I remember the whole Snapchat story about how they fought back with Facebook when Facebook tried to buy them. It's a whole book about them like, no, we're not doing that. We're going to create our own platform. And I mean, they did make history. Their platform did what it did. But now in retrospect, it's looking like maybe they should have,
Took the money and ran.
I mean, it's tough. Like that shows you the power of meta, though. To me, this is a meta story. And as crazy as it sounds, because Snapchat at one point was the hottest social platform there is. This is before. This is pre-TikTok.
If Facebook just waited them out.
Listen, once they took their features and threw them on IG, like who even? Does anybody still use Snapchat? Anybody watching? Do y'all use Snapchat? Do y'all post to y'all Snapchat stories?
Like I know TikTok and IG, Snapchat just got murked, basically.
So by the way, Brianna said she's ready for Mondays. All right, so we're gonna get to it. I'm looking forward to that myself. Yeah, he said Zup trying to sweep the tables clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron, what's good, Cameron? How are you?
Yo, that's one of our youngest from the camp. That's what's the name, son? That's Rochelle's son.
Okay, that's what's up, Cam. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I think that must be Rochelle. What's up, Rochelle? If it tumbled further, it may be an M&A victim. So M&A, mergers and acquisitions. So Jose, with that being said, where do you see it going?
Who will take it now?
What's the value? What's the value there? Y'all peeped that story about a family who bought land, a 2-story shed from Home Depot, and lived in the shed while paying debt, then sold the shed. No, I ain't see that story, yo. Share that. I don't know if you already put in the group and share that. Tag me. Pause. Meta gonna offer pennies on the dollar and it's over. I don't even know what they were taking for at this point.
They just copy their stuff because it's not proprietary, and that's the thing.
Lorraine says, nah, she don't use it. So Lance said, never downloaded it.
Neither did I.
Interesting.
I don't have TikTok either, though.
I was heavy over there. Yes, I do. I go time to time. Like the funny thing is, what I use Snapchat for is nothing to do with the social aspect. They have created original content that's damn near like movies. And they kind of like show it in a story format. I thought that was dope. So I go there from time to time to see that. But no, you wrong about that, Sean. Give it time, TikTok will become Kick Rocks. Now, I mean, I say you wrong, right? Because Zuckerberg is
something else always come up too.
Let me say, I was about to say something about Zuckerberg, but we are on his platform, and I don't want no smoke. He already got my man.
Zuckerberg already clapped our home.
Clapped my homie Russ, man. Like, so I'm gonna be quiet. But so let me take that back, Sean. I don't put nothing past the ball, man. The ball is not playing. Like, this is his space. Like, he like, yo,
enemy, dog.
He like, yo, this space is my space. Like, he really like get down and lay down. So I'm not gonna say that. But TikTok, and I know y'all like, why you keep talking about TikTok every week, yo? First of all, it's my favorite platform. Like, TikTok took the YouTube motto, brought it to the phone with social.
Those algos is crazy.
Yeah,
because I'm not even on TikTok, and I get like 50 TikTok videos a day.
Listen, TikTok is where it's at, bro. Funny thing is, it used to be one of those things where like everybody's on IG, but the funny thing now is like by the time something is on IG, it's like old on TikTok, and that's weird. That's a weird dynamic because that used to be how Facebook was. Like, people would share stuff on Facebook and they laugh, and I'm like, yo, that was on Twitter or IG like 3 days ago. Now, TikTok, but so Facebook is way back on that. Facebook, it's funny. I was talking to a young guy who has his own platform, and he was talking about marketing, and his perspective on Facebook had me dying. He was like, "That's where the grandparents at." I'm like, yo, bro, stop. I'll be over there, man. Cut it out. But that's kind of how it's looked at. That's kind of how,
Yeah.
But I was laughing when he said that. But that's kind of how what Facebook is. But with that being said, from the financial side, Meta, because Meta owns Instagram, like, they're revamping everything they do with their algos too. They are literally. This is why I'm gonna hold off on what I was getting ready to say to Sean. They are literally making Instagram TikTok to the point where they just dropped a new update where all video. Yo, Core, come on, bro, you gotta chill with the gum. But they're now updating their algo where all videos on IG are now reels. They're also changing their algo to do literally the same thing TikTok does. Instead of showing you followers, they're showing you interest. It's like they're like, yo, we can't beat them doing what we do, so we're just going to do exactly what they do with our platform.
Yo, Mark, we just take out all. Only one he can't take out is Twitter.
He can't do that. But I wish that I could sit in a meeting. I want to see how their meetings go. You got to be like ruthless, yo.
Yeah, man. Bull a cyborg.
So he ain't even human. Who more of a cyborg, him or Elon?
Him.
Value is going to be subscribers. Anyone who was a Snap loyalist is going to shift to IG and Meta. Yeah, I wonder how many folks there are on that list who are like, I'm not going anywhere. Say, yeah, we the old ones. So that's Mark's MO right there. Copy paste. Shout out to our brother Mark, man. Mark, it was good talking to you today, good brother. He's in the building. We appreciate you as always.
But it is though.
Said Meta with the billions vibes. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's Axelrod, Bobby Axelrod.
It said Zuck like Bobby Axelrod with the hoodie, with the hoodie. Man. Yeah, Zuck don't play no games, man. Like, it's his space, yo. But what's Meta trading for right now? I know we got a lot of traders and investors in the chat. I ain't even got to look it up. One of y'all tell me what Meta is trading for right now. I wonder from a long-term perspective, what kind of value is there? I haven't looked at their books in so long. I mean, I got them as part of an ETF. They shout to my guy Vidon. But, I wonder what their value is based upon their income and things of that nature. Have you looked at Meta lately?
Nah, I ain't looked at it, but I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah. If you can, share it with everybody. Like, don't share, show us what you're looking at.
All right. Let me get share. Yeah, so Meta is trading for 169.23. And then after hours, it's trading for 169.09. So everything took a bath after hours. Damn, that dip though, it was at 180 yesterday.
So Lorraine, 127. Thank you, Lorraine. I'm trying to look at the.
Let me look at this daily chart. Yo, this joint was at
hold
one.
Up. What kind of what the hell you got on your screen, bro? Like I don't.
Don't worry about it.
All right, you got too much going on, man. In the words of our
system. Hold up.
Yeah, take some of that off, man. You out here trying to launch rockets.
I ain't.
Corey got like a Pythagorean indicator on or something. Something crazy. What's all those lines, bro?
Those is support and resistance line. Automatically drawn on.
Yeah, they look nuts. Can you take them off for a second? And you can put your Bollinger Bands back on. Take them weirdo lines off. Yeah, throw them bands back up. Bands make a dance. All right, so here we go.
Bands make them dance.
So it fell back into the
Yeah, so it went from 181 yesterday to 169 today. That joint took a precipitous drop. It went from 160 up to 180, back down to 170, basically. Because it was on a run. It's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. 5 days in a row. Then this one day smacked half those gains off.
What's your analysis for this upcoming week, if you have one?
I think earnings is coming up, so you see that E right there letting you know the earnings is coming. So I'm not sure how this earnings cycle gonna go. I'm not even gonna lie. So to be honest, I'm not touching nothing until I see what them earnings look like those first couple earnings from the big boys, because that'll tell you how the rest of them gonna go. Because the market is copycat. So, you get them first couple earnings and they don't look right, or you get those first couple earnings and it looks spectacular, or you can get the market on another little rocket ship. Because there's room to the upside.
What's the 4 hour look like?
Let's see. Yeah, see, it bounced off that 4 hour and just took a dump. Like,
yeah, that was all snap.
Bing bong.
Look at the RSI. All right, that's interesting though. So I mean, I'm just looking at what Meta is. That's not nerd out chart.
It bounced off that 4 hour and just took a dizzle. It's been bouncing off that 4 hour. As you can see, it double topped off the 4 hour hair, took a dump, and it hit the 4 hour hair, took a dump. So it might not be all of that. It might not just be that even. It's been following that. It's been following this 4 hour.
Gotcha. Sean, I'm gonna check this out once we off here. Rochelle told me to leave you alone, let you launch your rockets, man. So I'm gonna leave you alone. Let him launch his rockets, man.
Oh, I don't really care about this.
Yo, Core pop up every week with something new, man. Core be in the lab, man.
I do. I just be testing stuff out.
Yeah, you be doing stuff, man. He be in the lab. So Lance speaks, and when Lance speaks, I listen. So I don't even need any further analysis. Lance said mixed or bearish. So got it.
Yeah, like these
next week.
Like I used to love earnings, but now, like I said, I watched the first day or two of earnings to see what the market going to do.
Which day do they have their earnings? I wonder if I can run a put and just like a lotto
27th.
I want to run a lotto joint and hold through
at
earnings.
9:30. It says the 27th.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
know if it's before or after, but it's It's the 27th.
Yo, somebody find me a meta lotto play, man. I'm trying to do a lotto joint where I'm just running put and hold it through earnings just on some, you know what I'm saying, on some Mega Millions type ish. I mean, the Mega Millions is the night, ain't it? How many of y'all played that Mega Millions?
I don't play the lotto at all.
I mean, I don't either, but you know, when it gets to this, like, it comes across my my feed when I it comes across my feed when it gets this crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I think it must be into like, you know, past half a bill because that's when people start talking about it.
Yeah, hey. So I'm looking. It looks very.
Have you checked your inbox? I sent you an inbox, so I'm not sure if you checked it yet. Maybe you did. I'm on the show, so I don't know whether you did. But if not, check your inbox, Toy. So you're in Apple Lotto puts. Okay. Oh, so we wait for everybody to flush out. So that's one of my 2 earnings tokens for the year. Got you. All right, got you. All right, so now, when's Apple's earnings?
Let's find out.
Court giving us chart lessons on a Friday. This is usually reserved for Sunday, but it's all good though. Yeah, Toya said like 700 million. That's why I make my feed, Court. You're on a 700 million. Any of y'all played though? I mean, I just want y'all to look out for it, brother, man. That's all.
Earnings is the 28th.
Oh, the 28th. Okay. So that's when? That's next Thursday.
Yeah, so Facebook is on Wednesday and this is on Thursday. Apple didn't take no beating today. I mean, it took a little bit of a haircut, but it didn't take a beating. Like Meta took a beating. Apple just took a little haircut.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's now too late to make that play because it already took that beating. Like
Apple only took a little haircut. This joint, it got plenty of room to fall.
Yo, do me a favor, pull up DFS and put it on the weekly.
You said on the weekly?
Yeah.
And that joint took a haircut today.
I mean, you know, we already out
yesterday.
We already out at that point because that thing.
I know. Let's see, weekly. That's the weekly right there.
Yeah. Okay. Put it on the daily. Yeah, it kind of gapped down. You see that run up though?
Yeah, that joint, it ran for 4 out of 5 days.
Man. Got that 100%. And then gap down. And then gap right down. It's all good though. We got the money in run.
Phase took a little haircut.
It ran up first though.
Look at this. This joint went from 190 to it was at 190, ran up to 220, and then came back down to 211 today. Took a crazy haircut today.
Interesting. So, Lance, and any other trader that's watching right now, what do you guys think about SPY for the next week? If I'm speaking specifically the next week, I wonder what you guys think about SPY. But anyway,
Phase got earnings on the 26th. I think that's Tuesday.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
All right, so that's good stuff right there, Corey, man. You know, get your little charts on a Friday.
Really do nothing, man. All I did was.
I mean, you know, I see that you got your new squiggly lines.
That ain't squiggly lines, man. That's the price action and the 200.
No, not now. I'm talking about them little crazy lines you had them before. All right, so Sean says that Meta and Apple are both aftermarket on those dates, and Rock also says that it's put City on SPY next week. Okay. Pull up SPY real quick, Cole, before you take the charts down. Pull up SPY. And Lance says,
"Oh, this joint about to bounce off the 4 hour. This joint about to take a dump."
Lance says if the bulls fail to defend 391, it may take a poo right back toward bear market levels.
I'm looking at it right now. It just bounced off the 4 hour. This joint about to take a dump.
Yeah, and also shout to Diamond Dave in the building. He said that the reaction to Meta is bad. The SPY dumps. Great point. So yeah, I
So
might get
I'm
some. I might get some SPY lottos too. Give me some. I'm going lotto this next week.
just straight up, just price action in the 200,
Mm-hmm.
just on bouncing off it is it's about to take a diz ump.
Good point by Diamond Dave as well. Like we all knew Meta's going to have a bad earning, so it might already be baked in.
On the daily, it looked like it got room up though. It looked
Yeah,
like it's creeping. It's creeping on the daily. Let's see what it looked like on the weekly.
you got your MACD on there.
No, I took it off. I don't really. I barely use it, but I'll put it on if you want me to.
Hey man, you
Use the
know what?
RSI.
There it is up there.
All right, there it goes. They go to MACD. It's curling
Yeah,
on the MACD. That's
yeah.
on the weekly.
After falling off a cliff.
Huh?
Now I'm looking at how it fell.
Yeah, it fell off the cliff. Now it's curling. On the daily, it looked like it got some room to run. But on that 4 hour, it looked like it's about to take a poop. Like it bounced off that 4 hour and it's about to go down. Down goes price action.
Yeah, so something to watch out for. To see, like this earnings season is interesting though. With everything else going on in the economy, this earnings season is very, very interesting.
So yeah, I'm
So everybody, it seems like everybody's leading towards put season next week. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Real quick though, in the real estate market, one thing I found interesting is looking at like macro trends, right? With home building. It's interesting to see like well, first of all, we always talk about how real estate is so regional because our market here is still going nuts. And
yeah, this joint is berserker.
I'm looking at demand for like new builds go down. But what's crazy is um as that demand goes down and these interest rates are still rising, the rental market is on fire. I don't know how a lot of folks are going to be able to even pay for rent. But one of the things I wasn't thinking about until I saw a study is that homelessness is up. I was looking at data for homelessness, and that could be a real problem coming up with everything that's going on in the economy.
Yeah, man.
So that's a conversation in a space that people. So here's the one thing I do know about our country and how things work. There's always opportunity for people, right? Not that you should just like capitalize on people's misfortune, but if you know there's something that's coming up, what are you doing to prepare for it? You know what I'm saying? So what are your thoughts on like homelessness going up?
I mean, it's two things you could do, or it's three things you could do for real. One, you can get proactive and you can, you know, create spaces where those people can get back on their feet, and if that's what you into. Two, you can do nothing, which is what most people do. Or three, you can, what I mean, you can find a way to profit from it in the market. And there's ways to profit from homelessness in the market. So, the government when the homeless rates get too bad, especially around places that's like hubs, like every time there's a boom somewhere, homelessness goes up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when everybody start flooding out to Cali, the homelessness went berserk. When they start
Yeah.
flooding to Austin, the homelessness went nuts. New York City, same thing. Philadelphia, Washington D.C., like anywhere where there's hubs of prosperity, there's also lots of despair that come with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so what's coming with that. So if your city it's like a tale of two cities. When you
Mm-hmm.
when you get in prosperity like that, like Philadelphia is a hub for a lot of companies, right? Like every company just about got a hub in our downtown. We also one of the biggest college cities. We also like so it's a lot of research and development and stuff and science jobs that come here. So we got a Ivy League college in the city. You know what I mean? We got a school that's just as good as the Ivy League college, which is Drexel. You know what I mean? Like, so we it's a lot of stuff here in the city where, you know what I mean? Like, so which draws people in, but it also moves people out that's not financially in the situation to take advantage. So you got to be really, really careful about. So another what I see, because I live in the suburbs of the city, I see people moving out toward this way. Right, they still got access to the city without those city prices and the city things going on. You know what I mean?
But the crazy part is, the data shows that more people are actually moving into the city than the burbs.
Overall, overall, what I'm seeing is a lot of city folk moving out here though. So it's like people who lived out here, they're going in for opportunities because they got they coins together, and the people that was there is moving further away from the action.
And that's kind of that's wild though, because the one thing we know about city land is the value. The value that's attached to it is always going to be what it is. So I just hate to see our folks like sell their land.
I mean, I'm you know, you getting it from the city perspective, like I said. Like the thing,
I'm just looking at pure data. I'm just looking at pure data. Pure data.
The thing that made me move out the city ain't had nothing to do with the city. It was the they kept messing with my wheels.
No, I'm not talking about. No, it's not about you personally.
No, I'm just saying specifically me.
Why? It's because you don't pay your damn tickets.
No, that's not true. I was paying my tickets, but I just kept getting them.
You be out here wilding, man.
I just kept getting. They kept ticketing my wheels. Like I was getting $700, $800 worth of tickets a month. Like that's my rent.
Hold up.
That's my or when I was renting, that was my rent, and when on my mortgage, you know what I mean? Like
you act like you didn't violate the law to make them give you the ticket. They wasn't giving you the ticket for no reason.
Yes, what you mean? Like I used to teach in multiple places, right? I was running my own business, and when I would park anywhere besides a lot near a school, I would automatically get a ticket. So it wasn't that I was parking in, huh?
You wasn't supposed to park there. Like I know one place used to get tickets over there, like we're picking it. You're not supposed to park there. Just because you can do something don't mean that you're supposed to. Yo, Corey be wilding, man. But let me get to these comments though. So Lance says that if big tech earnings go better than expected, SPY's going towards 410. Okay, cities going to have to build more low income. They're talking about that in ATL. However, they're going to be behind the curve. Yeah.
Always.
ILF, independent living facilities. # homeless.
Homeless.
Toya says, I'm scared to think about the wave of homelessness as it will add to all of our other problems here in the city. Yo, it's funny because like some of these young demons out here is wild. I was looking at a story today. So anyone who's in Philly knows the area of Yorktown in North Philly, right? So Yorktown, like Jenny done made her way to Yorktown. But some of these like demons out here, man, they don't understand that you've been Jenny and you can't act a fool. 2 young boys got in a shootout at a Qdoba. Like, why are you cutting in front of the Mexican restaurant? Listen, it's in your neighborhood for a reason. They trying to remove y'all, but they was wilding today, man. But yeah,
they put themselves out the neighborhood.
Yeah. I'm in Portsmouth, VA, and the amount of people sleeping in their car while having a job is crazy. Don, interesting point. I'm getting ready to share a story that's like not that, but it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The next 18 months is going to hit our community hard. Get ready, people. Yeah, man. We're in the cycle of urbanization right now in Philly. I'm always amazed, right, when you go to New York and you see people that make 6 figures and live in public housing, because that's how expensive it is to live in New York. Cats be literally making 6 figures living in public housing. I used to watch the show Philly Traffic Tickets early 2000. They used to be tripping at their place to pay the tickets.
Parking wars.
Yeah, man. What was the 2 folks on there? I used to love to watch them. I used to be dying. I used to see them in the street too. It was a black chick and a white dude. I forgot their name. Somebody in Garfield. It was Garfield and whatever her name was. They used to be on there wilding though. I thought that show was funny until my mother-in-law showed up on the show going off on him. She was on there cussing them out. I was like, I'm used to seeing her cuss people out, so I'm like, ooh. And I told her, yo, you made TV, you are bugging. Mark says, I feel you, Corey. PPA is the devil. Yo, listen, I'm not saying they not, but some of y'all hilarious, yo. Y'all be doing stuff like y'all know y'all gonna get a ticket, but y'all just be like, this is what I'm doing, man. So Shore says, sounds like the ticket man was one of the husbands of Corey. Corey released that book.
No, bro. No book ever coming, bro.
Like, yo, they gave
not
me
on
a
that.
ticket. I'm like, well, that's illegal parking. Yeah, but they ain't had to give me a ticket. Let me share the story though. Vidon, to your point. I found this story interesting too. All right. So gentleman says that my friends and family say I'm rich. He's 26, making $100,000 a year, living in St. Louis, where rent is $850. But he can't afford to buy a home, and he started trying to get into investing. And because the market's doing what it's doing, he's losing money. And he wants to know, should he hire a financial advisor? But forget that part of it. But I found interesting is that this dude is a six-figure earner at the age of 26, which is amazing, by the way. Right? He can rent. He can afford to rent because it's only $850. But because of home prices, you can't buy a house making six figures.
Damn, yo.
And what's crazy to me about that is, that's kind of where we're headed, like here locally too, right? I know that sounds crazy.
Nuts, man. Like,
can't afford a house.
No matter how much money you make, I ain't gonna say nothing, but like if you're a regular person, if you make regular money, and I'm gonna say regular money is anything less than 400, right? Because that's the 1% line, right? You might struggle to buy a house if you're near a city.
Listen,
it's people I know that make nearly $200K a year, and they struggle to buy houses.
Listen,
making $200K a year.
I know people that make six figures live in New York, and they live in public housing. Here's the thing. First off, what I find interesting about this is that he is doing well. 100K at 26 is amazing. I don't think I was making 100K at 26. I don't know. I don't know, but 100K at the data shows that most people don't make six figures. Let's put it that way. That's the first thing, right? So regardless of what you see online, most people are liars and they're scam artists. They're lying. They don't make that kind of money. But also, the thing is, I know a lot of people who are uber successful, even more successful than me or anybody else, and they didn't really hit that stride till they get into their late 30s or 40s, right? Yeah. And I say that because one of the things I see online a lot of times is people feeling bad about themselves because they're in their 20s or early 30s and they're not making, the six figures. And I'm like, yo, you just work on whatever it is you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people don't get that. But now, getting back to this specific story, if you make 100K a year, right? Some of these homes in these cities, if you're talking about specifically the city, not the surrounding counties or anything like that, you're going to have to, get into the $500,000, $400,000, $600,000, sometimes $1 million
to live in certain neighborhoods.
Yeah, I know St. Louis was going crazy because I shot to our brother Jay. He was trying to bust some real estate moves over there and was showing me some stuff. And St. Louis is on a move too in terms of their prices being, shot up within the center city. So it's just crazy because one of the things that I fear, and Don made the point that is going to be crazier for our folks, is that it's getting to the point now where if you haven't, a good salary, the average working American won't be able to buy a home. It's almost like homes are going to be for a certain class of folks. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Home ownership,
that is. Yes. Everybody can rent. But what happens when home ownership is only with a certain class of folks and that class of folks decide we're going to gouge you rent-wise? What you going to do about that?
You stuck.
Let's everybody take to this.
That's when eat the rich becomes a reality.
Yeah. So it's in the words of Lance right here, that's nuts, man. Yeah, absolutely. Toya says, can't buy a house or can't buy the house TV tells you to buy. I mean, it might be a little bit of that too, but It's getting to the point, yo. In Philadelphia, if you look at some of the quote unquote worst neighborhoods in Philadelphia as it pertains to crime and all that, the prices of those properties are going up too. So let me see. So let's see what Ring says here. Pulling up more comments. Astronomical housing prices or debt to income ratio with student loan payments. Lorraine, excellent point. Because it's some of that as well. That's why the student loan thing is a true crisis, because even with a high income, if your DTI is kind of insane, you won't be able to purchase a house. I know a lot of people are being affected by that too. And this is what Diamond Dave about the houses in St. Louis. Dog need to get a condo. That's the new starter home. Yeah, I mean, crazy part about the condo is your price to get in might be a little bit cheaper, but by the time you hit them condo fees on you, I was looking at condos this week with someone, and they was excited. They're like, "Oh, condo, it was only 200 racks." Yo, the monthly fees was like 900 a month. I'm like, your condo fees is more than your mortgage.
Dang.
A lot of stuff come with it though. You know, snow removal.
I'm just saying,
clean up, all that kind of stuff. Like they got like some common grounds and all that. But I mean, it's still expensive, right? Rents are
900 a month.
Yeah, 900 a month.
That's a whole nother residence.
That's exactly the point. Rents are doubling in my hometown and surrounding areas, with all the big biz going to North Carolina. Yeah, rents are doubling. Daniel, what's good, Daniel? Ashley. Yeah, that the income is insane. Yeah, the student loan thing really got to be looked at. Home is a liability unless it's cash flowing asset anyway. Continue to rent until you can buy a multifamily property and have your tenants pay the mortgage. All right, Lorraine, now, I see people say that online a lot, and a lot of that comes from the whole rich dad, Robert Kiyosaki way of thinking.
It's not all the way true.
And I'm going to explain to you why, right? So I have a portfolio of properties, but all of it started from my original purchase of a home to live in. It became basically my bank. And the funny thing is, it's not just my personal experience. I know a lot of folks like, listen, our sister Aisha started from buying a crib to live in, and now Aisha got like 50 properties. Because of the value of land and how land
appreciates specifically within certain areas,
you get that equity. You're able to put the equity to work if you know what you're doing. So I say that to say, I understand that way of looking at it. If it doesn't produce cash, then it's not necessarily an asset.
If it's not a cash flowing thing,
yeah, but I kind of disagree with that. But I understand why people say it. But I kind of disagree with that because also
a lot of people can't cash flow their home though. So a lot of people got homes that appreciated a lot and can't even cash flow them because of their credit scores.
Yeah, but outside of that though, another thing about that is if you look at most of the wealth in the country, most of the wealth in this country is through home ownership. Like that's just a factual data point. It's not my opinion. Most of the wealth that's passed from generation to generation is through home ownership, which is why, a lot of times we're behind because we haven't been homeowners that long. But that's how a lot of wealth is created, is through owning homes. And I'm not talking about like secondary residences or investment property. I'm talking
primary
about
residences.
Your primary residence, right? Absolutely. So, I understand that perspective if it doesn't kick off cash, right? But again, that's the Kiyosaki way of thinking, and I totally get that. But he's also the guy that says that gold is an asset. He's huge on gold. Gold doesn't kick off cash either. So I'm not a fan of Robert Kiyosaki anyway. I think that he's a creep. I like his book. Yeah. I think Rich Dad Poor Dad is weirdo, but I don't like him personally. He's but that's neither here nor there. That's also why they don't want to forgive student loans. It will help too many black folks. It's funny because I always think about that, right, in terms of student loans, but also like the whole reparations argument. Like, I don't want to sound crazy when I say this, but will it help that many of us? Like, are we prepared to do what's necessary if in fact we get any sort of relief that way? Or will we go ahead and put the money right back into the same folks that gave us the breaks pocket? That's a question. Because I don't know the answer to that. You have to factor in the HOA fees, yeah. And if the rental percentage is too high in a complex, bank not finance.
Dang.
No, Ash, we see you. We see you.
Nah. It's all love. It's all
absolutely.
Love.
And plus, Ash got the funny reels on IG, though. So, shout out to Ash. Funny reels. That keep me laughing. How you find a multifamily and you not tapped in? They're not really listed like that. Excellent point, Diamond Dave. in Philadelphia specifically, when you're looking at multifamily properties, only two types of multifamily properties sell. That's a multifamily that's already been ran through and they've gotten every penny they can out of it, or it's already newly constructed. But to your point, you don't find a lot of great multifamily deals on the MLS. I mean, some people will argue that. I'm not saying you don't find any. I'm saying the best. You definitely got to be tapped in. That's one of the things that we talk about in our MDC real estate class is getting into the business and being tapped in, though. You got to be tapped in. Because in my opinion, even outside of multifamily, single family deals, the best single family deals, you got to be tapped in for them too. You know what I'm saying? Because the best deals only come when you tapped in. If you could buy a tax deed lien property, I agree. So when we were looking at our first home to buy, we found a nice townhome in a gated community with nice amenities. They tried to get us with the price $200K at the time, but the HOA fees were $800 a month.
Damn.
It says real estate produces millionaires, but most people won't take advantage of the equity to build the wealth. I agree with that, but that's also that's a feature, not a bug, as we say in Bitcoin. That's a feature, not a bug, right? Because the thing about it is, even if you don't take the equity to then build out a bigger portfolio, it's kind of the I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but you can be completely dumb and clueless and leave wealth if you're able to attain home ownership, right? I've seen people that have crazy jobs that don't pay a lot of income, but they were able somehow to buy a house, and by the time they transition, they left several $100,000 to their relatives. They don't have to be the brightest person, and they never touched the equity, but now it goes to someone else to kind of do whatever it is they want to do. So that's the thing.
My didn't even graduate from high school, and she left.
Yeah, she left multiple properties,
multiple bank accounts, 401ks, retirement accounts, like.
No, but I'm saying
got out of high school.
But what I'm saying is the thing about real estate is some folks are able to do that without
no, I'm just saying her real estate game, none of that came from high school education or college education. None of that.
I get that, but I'm talking about specifically real estate, not all the other stuff. What I'm saying is, most people understand that it's value in owning land, right?
Yeah.
Especially our folks, because we like to have things that are tangible
assets,
right? So what I'm saying is, because of that, to Lorraine's point, that most people don't tap the equity to kind of build out, but that's okay. If I buy a house now and then by the time I'm going, I buy a house, $100,000. By the time I'm going, it's worth $500,000. I've created something right there without even trying. That's why I always find it funny people say it's not an asset. I'm like, okay, it's not an asset. Give me your primary then. It's not an asset. You know what I mean? Like, that was going to be, what was going to be the monthly after all the costs? Okay, please. Yeah. Also, another reason why they're trying to isolate homeowners. This home ownership is very important. I know we try to hey, R. Kelly apparently is separated from Kim, and rumor has it he's out here groping 20-year-olds. Who? Yeah, I'm. Oh, Kia. Okay, got you. Oh, he's separate. Oh, okay. Now you're giving me the real tea. I got it because Kim was his wife. She wrote the Rich Woman Poor. Oh, he really out. He outside now, huh? Watch his political beliefs change when he meet him a PYT. He gonna write, I mean, rich PYT, poor PYT. Took the monthly from $1,200 to $2K plus. That's a lot, Lance. So let me ask you this question now, Lance. That property that you were going to buy for $200, what's it worth right now?
Would you have gave all the equity back with the $800 a month though?
That's my question. The thing is, when you pay those home ownership rates, right, you're supposed to be getting services for that or access to things. Like
all I'm saying is, with the amount of equity she probably would have got, because prices probably boomed. It's probably worth double or triple what it was. Probably worth $400 to $600, right? Would you have paid most of that back with that $800 a month over those 5 to 7 years?
Right, but that's not the way you really apply it though, because that's not invested into equity or debt. That is for living, right?
It's a cost of living, right? So my thing is, if that's part of the cost of living, and you're getting the equity, you would still take that from the cost of the equity, right?
Nah, because that's different. Because that those are things that you. So when you look at that, and you have to get what they call like the condo deck. When you get the condo deck, you see what comes with the purchase of that condo. You're paying for a service that has nothing to do with the finance part of the real estate transaction.
No,
It's
not
like
at all. I
you're
know
paying
that
for
part.
so you're paying for a service. So it's not really so. In order to live within that specific location, you have to pay for that service. Also, right, the thing about being in those communities, a lot of people don't like those HOA fees, but they tend to keep things uniform, and it kind of helps with the upkeep of the property because you can't just be out there leaving stuff letting stuff go. Some people don't like that because it kind of removes a part of control, and most people like to have control when they own their property.
That's part of the reason why they buy the property, so they can have control.
Yeah, but also it kind of helps with the equity side too, because a lot of times
that kind of hit me, right? Because when I was buying the house for my property, I bought a house that was maybe it's like 800 square feet too big, and they was like, "No, bro, you can't put that house on this because it won't fit into the parameters of it's too big. It's not uniform with the other houses."
So that's a give and take
in the area. But the appreciation that we've gotten from the house, I don't even care.
But that's my point. It's a give and take because a lot of times by them doing that, you kind of hold value up because when you move into an environment like that, you kind of know what to expect. So, Dominic, I'm going to get with you on the RE program. I want to get into the ATL market eventually. ATL going to take cities South Fulton charter, so they're going to get more land. Dave, whenever you're ready, bro, just reach out. We there. Yeah. That mug is $400K plus at least. Has interstate, hospital, shops, and mall all within the mile radius. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Ain't no HOA amenities worth 800. Nothing true about upkeep. Homeowners do what they want. Fines mean nothing. I mean, I guess it depends upon which ones you've seen. Like, so I sold a couple properties in the HOA here in Philadelphia in Roxborough, and their homeowner association were a bunch of gangsters. Like, they were like soccer moms who were like gangsters when it came to that HOA thing. But because of the way they kind of like kept their books and stayed on folks and find them and all that, and believe you me, them fines, if they attach it the right way and have it in their condo
deck, have a lien on your joint.
Yes, they will. They will put a lien on your joint, and when you go to sell, you think you're getting one thing, and then them liens come out. Yeah, I've seen that happen. But I mean, so it's a give and take. So the $800 a month, that is extremely high. But again, I've seen some, like there's one in Germantown where you get access to a swimming pool. It's a state-of-the-art gym. They got like a business center. Like there's a bunch of stuff they give you. But I've also seen some where they charge $500, $600, $700, $800 and don't give you nothing.
They cut your grass.
Yeah, they cut your grass and shovel your snow. So I guess it all depends upon what you're getting for that. Like the one joint with the business center, that joint is fire. Like you gotta, like if you work from home, you can actually go down there, get like a little cubicle and all that. They got a gym with Peloton bikes in there. So they give you stuff like that. I seen one that they got a rooftop deck with like a little golf putting joint. So folks try to get creative in terms of the value they offer you. But
it's like people with NFTs.
Yeah. So let's see.
Same concept.
Real quick before I get to that, though, Lance said they did have multi-million-dollar facilities, though. Lance, sound like you might regret a little bit not buying that, John. Huh? So shout out to Ashley, who is a realtor in
Miami.
Yeah, in Miami. She said the luxury buildings start at $1,000 a month, but it's like living in a resort. Full spa, state-of-the-art gym, tennis, bowling alley, cigar lounge, business center, social rooms. And that's what I'm saying. See, if you're getting all that, you like living in the sandals and whatnot.
You might as well just go live in sandals. You could probably live there cheaper.
I don't know about that, bro. Sandals hit you like $4,000 a week.
I'm talking trash.
Sound like a managed community. They have those out here in H-Town with a pool, community center. It's not my style because I like open air. I'm laughing at Lance. I regret a tad for sure. It's all good though. You did cop something, and that's what matters. Because I be seeing Lance out there taking care of that lawn. Lance's lawn is amazing.
Lush. Her joint is lush.
Yeah, Lance got the lush lawn. Like, you know what I mean? I got bricks in front of the crib. I ain't got no lawn like that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the new joint,
lawn, my joint is raggedy as much raggedy.
Your lawn need to shape up.
Yeah, my jaw need a my
Yo,
jaw is cut. My jaw need a straight up shape
yo,
up. But it also get to be 110 degrees here and it rain every day. So like the weeds be growing like it's crazy.
yeah, I ain't got
Like I
nothing
live
right.
right outside Houston in Conroe and it's so nutty, like because it's 120 degrees every day, but it's also rain every day. So like my lawn be growing so out of control, like it's hard to manage.
Yeah, yeah. Jose said you gotta you gotta hire Lance lawn keeping. Yeah, Lance don't play no games with her lawn.
Man, listen,
Yo,
I got the
funny thing is the new John we haven't built ain't a lawn there either. It's a lawn on a roof on a rooftop deck. So real quick though, Lorraine said the subdivision she lives in is 5 years old. Neighbors cut the grass if they want to and complain when they're fine. Pool is closed at least 3 times a season. All right, Lorraine, sounds like you need to run for the HOA. Y'all gotta
yeah,
change the board though. You need some of these boards, yo. You think they think they on city council, yo. They really be on some politics type stuff. Lorraine, man, I mean, we got to get you to run for the HOA chair or something. They're building a lot of communities like that here too in rural areas. One literally has its own zip code. You don't have to leave the neighborhood for nothing. What's up, Chaz? How you, Chaz? I'll be out there in Corey Yard cussing like hell. I just know it. Oh, and of
yeah,
course,
you gonna be
decent
cussing and
restaurants,
fussing.
mega pools, jacuzzis, the works. Some even full-service restaurants that deliver to your unit. Convenience store and liquor store on the site. You never have to leave your bubble. Dog, I'm about to move to
Man,
Miami. I'll pay that stack a month. That sound like love. That's amazing. It's too blocked off for me. I'm using moving around in different neighborhoods. Yeah, Jose is laughing. Trying to buy and build so I can skip the HOA and neighborhoods from hell.
yeah.
Careful with that too, though, right? So Corey
So
just
so
something,
I
and he
just
still
bought and
got he
built.
still got an HOA.
Yeah, so it's not really it all depends on where you buy, right? So you could buy this see in Texas, it's just land everywhere, right? It all depends on again what county you buy in, who you buy from, what it was scheduled for. You know what I mean? So it's not it all depends. It's just like anywhere else. Like you got to figure out before you even buy the land what was going on. Now with us, we bought during COVID times, so we was able to basically get we got the COVID discounts, but we gotta but also we bought into a HOA, right? So the thing about it is when we bought, there was 4 houses in our development. We was like one of the first 10 people to put our house up. But now if you drive into my development, it's 200 houses out there. It went from 4 houses to 200 houses in like 3 years. So that's what I'm saying. Like when we built out there, we was one of the first 10 people to build. Like that joint was empty. Like we couldn't even get Amazon delivered to the joint because they ain't even have it mapped out yet. Google ain't even have it mapped out yet.
All right, Lance. Sean says he's looking for the Landscaping YouTube channel, the chart guy / lawn guy. Guess see that?
Right?
That's
I ain't mad at that.
not landscaping, landscaping. Back before she got beef with Zuckerberg. Lance used to put some of her pictures on her page. I'm telling you, she had a
Garden was lush.
yeah, mad lush grass. I'm looking at undeveloped land in PA, no HOA fees, zone for residential. All right, which part of PA though, bro? Because PA is
Yeah,
wild.
man. This parts of PA that's clan
Oh,
territory, bro.
there are parts of PA I won't go. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like I'm going to Philly and Pittsburgh. Y'all can have the rest of this whole place. Like
Yeah, man.
what we
It's a
call
lot of
the
parts
rest
of
of it?
PA that's clan territory, bro.
We say
It's
Philly.
Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, and Philly and the surrounding areas.
No,
Like
listen.
if you ain't in Philly and the surrounding areas,
Harrisburg is a little iffy to me. So for me, like, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and the rest is Pennsatucky. You know what I'm saying? Harrisburg is a little cool, but I'm cool on all the rest of it, man. Even the joint where they got like the other. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I ain't trying to offend none of my political connects, but I'm just gonna say I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all something. I went to a place one time in Pennsylvania. It's called Lidditz, PA, right? And I only went there because, all right, it's a short story. Groupon, right, had this joint where it was like, yo, amazing bed and breakfast, and the pictures look fire. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna grab that joint off Groupon. We went to this bed and breakfast joint. The place was amazing. It was immaculate, a beautiful home and all that. Went into the town, walked in a restaurant. I felt like I was in a movie. Walked in, everything, the music stopped. Everybody turned around and looked at us. They looked like they never saw black folks before in their life. I was like, oh no, they can keep this chicken. I'm going back to Philly. Dog, I'm talking about flying like Confederate like flags, like openly with the Confederate t-shirts on, and they looking at you like they're ready to like body you.
Yeah, like, bro, you wrong place, man.
I said, nah, I'm going back to Philly, dog. Like, listen, I'd rather go back to the gun clapping and all that. Like, I'm cool. I feel more comfortable there.
It's just crazy. I feel the same exact way, man. And the thing is, like, I was in a reserve unit here in PA that was about an hour and some change outside the city, man. And every time I went up there, I felt like I was going to get lynched. And I'm fully geared up. Like, I got guns all over the place. I got a machine gun on my chest. I got a 9mm on my hip. I got grenades. I got a knife, and I still ain't feel safe. It was absolute chaos. I couldn't sleep.
Yo, Corey, what he going full Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare, walking around with grenades.
Man, listen, absolutely crazy.
Lorraine said she will never live in the HOA community again. Yeah, I mean, if you had a bad experience, your experience is your experience. Yeah, it said facts. Mark said Central PA is Klan land. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with certain parts of PA. It's a lifestyle type thing that's very convenient. I like the convenience of the gyms, farms, plus they usually include internet and other fees in HOA. Yeah, so some people like it, some people don't. And it also depends upon your experience because there's some good HOA and some bad. Bluebell's a sundown town. I don't want nothing to do with Bluebell. And that's right here. That's like right here.
That's half hour outside the city.
Yo, I want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yo, Pennsylvania is real, dog. That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what that is, but I don't want no parts of that either. Mary's, PA. That sound like, yeah.
St. Mary's.
Oh, St. Mary's, PA. All I hear, that sound like Confederate flags to me.
So, Confederate flags.
Oh, Michelle, that's exactly what it was. It was the record scratch sound. You walk like, yo, yeah.
Scared to death.
Will never live in an HOA community again unless I own it. Own the house or the whole like.
The HOA.
You can take over the HOA, man. You gotta figure out a way to like get your politics on and take it over. Yo, Poconos is well. I've been up to Poconos too. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in the Poconos about 10 times.
The Young Fadi days when you see the brochure with the little, you know what I'm talking about, the little glass joint.
Shut your mouth, Joe. Shut your filthy mouth.
All right, I'm a chill. Mark probably know for the same reasons, but I'm a chill though. Yeah, so I know what that is, man. It's the fake end of the dove, but I'm a chill though.
Yo, crazy, yo.
They had the children's school. All right, so my wife actually went to high school at Hershey. The boarding school
in the middle of nowhere too.
That's still, I don't want no parts of that, doggy. And she tell me stories about that. I don't want no parts of that. Gonna go check out Nope tonight. Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. I mean, people overreact to all his movies though, so I don't know. I have family in Washington, PA. Nope. Oh, Latoya, you know about it too, though. Why you know about it?
Yeah.
Why you questioning me? I want to know why you know about it.
She had her thotty out there.
See, Mark know what it is. The best one though is not the champagne joint. You gotta get the little swimming pool in the room. That's the one. But I mean, the fact is, y'all know about it, so y'all can't say nothing about me because y'all know about it. Whole town and CT on sale for 1.9.
That's Connecticut, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
If it's not right outside New York, like Connecticut ain't that far from New York, but it's also Connecticut.
I don't want nothing to do with that unless it's bars on I-95. Outside of that, I don't want to do that.
I've driven through Connecticut about 10 times because I got folks that live up in Boston. Also, I drove that way when I was driving to Chicago. It's not really that, like, you don't really, I'm cool.
I know some people have pulled a Karen on the HOA because they were getting harassed. Hostile takeover it all. Yeah, take it all over. Isn't an Echo Village being built in the Hershey? Yeah, I didn't even hear about that. Yeah, see, Mark know what I'm talking about, the pool in the basement. See, Mark had 30 days too, man. So that means you've been there multiple times because you know about the champagne glass in the little basement.
That's why I said shut your filthy mouth.
I'm just saying. I mean, y'all. I mean, you know, I'm chilling. Man. They want to do an HOA takeover where I live now. See, that's the kind of thing that I will find funny. Like, I don't live in an HOA, but I'm actually moving to one that has HOA, but I find it funny because they really be in there playing like Game of Thrones. Like, folks be taking that stuff mad serious. I used to be a manager for the Westin and used to give homies discounts. So I was helping folks be thoughts on a discount.
Hey.
So Latoya says she's never been to one, allegedly.
Hey.
Mark said I was wild as a young. Mark, we're going to leave it at that, man. We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, we all of a certain
you see, hey, Mark, I want you to peep how quiet Corey got when I brought that whole thing up. He just shut his trap.
Minding my business, bro.
Shut his trap.
Minding my business.
He just shut his trap.
All right. Yo, man.
Listen, man, before we get out of here, man, we about to do another we're gonna do a Bitcoin giveaway as we always do every week. Oh, y'all funny. Current podcast. So on our current podcast, we got our brother Anthony Lee. Shout out to the bro Anthony Lee. He has an event coming up tomorrow. His event is pretty dope. It's a small intimate joint. I think he said he only want 20 folks.
20 people.
I don't even know. Maybe he already got 20. I don't even know what he got right now. But the whole premise is how to build the real estate portfolio working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So
throw them ones up.
Yeah, so check that out. We got other
throw the ones in the air. Throw your ones in the air. Buck like you don't care.
No comment, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm old and washed, but you know.
Don't call me Christian.
Although he is on Christian Mingle at Above Average Savage. I'm joking. So your ones up if you want to be into our giveaway. Let me get the real names up. Oh man. Y'all be having me dying on this Friday joint, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Let's do this giveaway so I can get over here on TikTok and look at the crazy. Yo, shout out to Toya too. Toya be on Yo, it's funny because TikTok is about the algorithms, right? So Toya, you definitely helped my algorithm because Toya is being a section of TikTok that's like where all the all the political black folks are. I'll be on all the nonsense. So she helps my algos by keeping my ratchet and my righteous, like, you know, kind of like.
I'm gonna be just like I got the Facebook in 2009. Facebook was 6 years old. I'll be late to the party, man.
You said you got on Facebook in 2009?
Yeah.
I think I was on Facebook. What year did I get on Facebook? What year did y'all get on Facebook? I wonder if anybody know. I think I was before that. I know I was on Twitter.
I didn't get on Facebook to 2009. I felt late to the party in 2009.
I know I was on Twitter like 07 or 08.
I didn't get on Twitter till like 2018, 2017.
Speaking of that, though, I was thinking about going back and just deleting my Twitter, bro. Because when I tell you the early days of Twitter, 07, 08, 09, Twitter was a wild place, bro. Like
Twitter's still a wild place.
Not like it used to be, bro. It was like, timelines was full of like, it was wild, Joe. It was wild. That's the crazy part, though. Like I had experience in all this stuff, man. Like I remember AOL chat rooms used to be crazy. I'm really dating myself now. Yo, there was a wave. There was a wave back then before even Facebook and MySpace were like, if you had a BlackBerry, you was in the BBM groups. The BBM groups used to go crazy. Anyway, that's some real nerd stuff we talking about. Let me share my screen real quick with the wheel of names. All right, here we go. So we got the wheel of names up. Make sure everybody get a chance to put their ones up.
For the ones in the air.
One of our friends from college, Facebook, 2008-ish.
Throw your ones in the air.
Email address name now. Yeah, you definitely was a little late, Michelle. Yo, how many of y'all was on MySpace though? And how many?
MySpace. Yo, it got bought up like a month after I got on.
Oh, my MySpace was popping, dog. Like,
I think it's still there. I don't even remember the joint because I only got on there. I put up like 2 pictures.
I wonder if my joint. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go to the page real quick, see if it's still up.
I don't even remember nothing about my MySpace. I ain't like my top 5 wasn't even fully formed, and then Facebook bought it out.
Yo, it was like top 8 though. My top 8, like they still on all of my Facebook feed. Yo, my MySpace is still actually up, yo.
See, you remember yours. I don't even remember that. I know I have one. I just don't know where it's at.
It says a music site now. I don't got nothing on there. It ain't really showing nothing. Well, how I know mine is because I got the same handle on pretty much everything.
Yeah. All right, come on. Let's get this wheel of names popping.
All right, give me some names though. Let's start from the top. What we got?
Lorraine, Mark, Sean, Jamil, Latoya, Ashley, Tay, Rock, Michelle, Samuel, Jose, Dan, Cheating Ass Don, Brianna, Callie, that's all I see.
All right.
See if I missed anybody.
Let us know if we missed anybody. We got a couple seconds. Was y'all on Black Planet? Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yo,
absolutely.
Cameron. Man, listen, that's another site I was on for like a half hour. Like, I put up my profile pic. I put on there that I made $172,000 a year, and I didn't definitely make no $172,000 a year.
Well, had your inbox popping?
Pop, my joint was twerkulating.
Yo, Toya, funny thing about it is, I'll definitely be going crazy. Like, I remember, this how old I am. Yo, I had a typing class when I first got into Central, yo. Did you have a typing class?
Yep. I still can't type for shit. I had typing class 4 years in a row. I had typing class middle school, 7th, 8th grade, and 3 years in a row. I had 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I had typing. I still can't type.
That's because I never paid attention in typing, yo. Because like it would teach you little tricks and all that. But y'all blame Lorinda. Shout out to Lorinda who friends on Facebook, yo. She used to distract me in typing class, man. She used to get me in trouble, but that's either here nor there. Y'all remember Africana? Whoa, I ain't never heard of that one, doggy.
Yeah, like put me on, bro.
You was pulling up on the Hotep joints. I wasn't on that one. Facts. But yo, Black Planet was definitely wild. But I'm telling you, MySpace. Funny thing about MySpace is people were so creative with their pages, and I look back and I think about the fact that they were coding. People were coding.
Yeah. All right. Come on, Jim, because my kids they trying.
Yeah, I see. I want to make sure I got it right. I'm gonna read out who I got. Lorraine, Mark, Sean, Jamil, Latoya, Ashley, Tay, Rock, Michelle, Samuel, Jose, Dan, Cheating Ass Vidon, Brianna, Callie, and Cameron. Are we missing anyone? Please let me know. I'll give you another 15 seconds, and we're gonna start spinning. We're spinning 2 tonight, 2 $25 Bitcoins. So let us know if we missed anyone. Oh yeah, it's funny. I'm looking at the comments, and Brianna said that was the first coding test. Folks was getting the HTML on. MySpace was the wave. Yeah. So 10 more seconds. If we miss anybody, let us know. Don, I'm just going back through the list right now, bro. It looks like we got everybody. Rock Hill, yep.
Heads up.
All right, let's get to it though.
I wasn't computer boy back then, man. Like I know my computer got sick like 73 times from LimeWire.
Yeah, you was downloading too much pun. All right, listen though, real quick.
Too many Soulja Boy albums.
So you said downloading Soulja Boy albums. All right, so listen, here's the first one. Good luck to everybody. Remember, if you do win, shoot me an inbox with your cash tag, and we'll take care of you this evening. But the first one is bow, 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 bow.
Lorraine.
Lorraine is the winner of $25 worth of Bitcoin Satoshis. Real quick though, Core, what $25 worth of Satoshis? What is that in terms of sats? How many sats is that? Do you know?
Let's do the converter. Give me a few seconds.
I'm gonna start really living this
sats
to USD. 25,000 sats. So Lorraine, shoot us an inbox. You could do it on our IG by the hood. You could do it my personal joint, JW the Blueprint, same as my MySpace page. Shoot Corey a message, whatever it is, and give us your cash tag, and we got you. LimeWire, yes sir. What was wild was that my college apartment had Ethernet, and people would leave their computers unlocked so you could pull files from their computers. That was true peer-to-peer. Yes, it was. So Mark says it's about 200. Skip the O. So 25K. So that's what he's saying. 25K. What you got, Corey?
Trying to put it on. It's not converting.
I could do it real fast.
I put the 25. Man, what the heck?
Yeah, I could do it real fast. I got the joint on the phone. So real quick, y'all, I'm just trying to figure out from a Satoshi standpoint, how many sats is that at $25? So let's see how close Mark was. All right, 25. That's 110,299.76 sats. So it's about 110,300 Satoshis. So yeah, we giving away 100,000 tonight. Let's just say that 2 people get 100,000
Satoshis.
Sats, that is. All right. So good luck to everybody that's left. Here is the second one. Lorraine, don't forget to shoot me the message. Also, I see somebody that's popped in.
Chaz.
I mean, add Chaz to the list. Now, Chaz, if you win, they're going to be pissed. But let's see. Popped in before this last spin. Let's see. All right. Good luck to this person who's about to win 110,300 sats. Let's get it. Well, it's not Chaz. It is. Ooh, it's close. Oh, Tay with the win.
Tay a cheater too.
Tay,
she win every week.
So Tay, shoot us the inbox. Congratulations to you. And congratulations to all the winners. Listen, we appreciate y'all. For those that are in our private group, Sunday at noon, we have class. Monday, for everybody in the MDC. Monday, we have a class, how to make money as a mystery shopper to put into your investments. That is being taught by Brianna. Shout out to the glue, Brianna. And Brianna asked, speaking of Brianna, she's asking the questions, all the hard-hitting questions, such as, is Tay cheating like Don?
She got I think her and Dan called Don up and was like, yo, what's your system? Because they be winning every week.
Yo, Don, I don't know, Don. I'm about to stop calling you cheating ass Don because you ain't winning in a minute, dog. Like, you got the juice ain't with you no more, dog. I'm about to just put Don back. As soon as I take it back to Don, he gonna start winning again.
Everybody shorten their name to 3 letters.
Look, Sean did the math, man. He said, yeah, 3 letters. 3 letters, man. All right, y'all. Listen, so we appreciate y'all. Sunday is the next class. Next pod drops Wednesday. Other than that, what else we got going on for next Thursday?
We're gonna be at the African American Museum
next Thursday, and then there's something else after that. Oh, dig this, y'all. August 2nd, I'm teaching a class for Cheney. So after August 2nd, y'all got to start calling me Professor Jimmy. So you know what I'm saying?
I'll be there.
So
camp tomorrow morning.
Yo, funny thing is, I've already taught a college class, but now, you know what I'm saying, I'm back outside. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's at Cheney University. Although I'm a Lincoln dude, it sounds crazy. It's Lincoln and Cheney are rivalries, and I went to Lincoln, but Cheney made the offer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to say no? You got to give back to the folks, man. So that's August 2nd. Camp is tomorrow. For those with the kids in there, camp is tomorrow. Tomorrow is a special class. Our brother Link, we talked to him today. He will be there. He has a special presentation for the youth, which is going to be pretty dope. It's all about cryptocurrency. So for those that have the kids, you may want to stay in as well. Link is amazing. Link is doing amazing work right now in the NFT and crypto space. He's working with some like big names, but you know, he's always down to give back and help us out. So he'll be there with the kids tomorrow. So shout out to our brother Link. Michelle says, look, y'all professors anyway. Yeah, this is true. Matter of fact, so next time y'all see me, man, I'm gonna change my name. It's gonna be say Professor Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one of these days I'm gonna take an adjunct job for a semester just to say I did it. That's like a bucket list thing for me. I know that sounds, my bucket list is wild. I'll be having some wild stuff on my bucket list. You know
like of all the things in the world,
I know.
What to do?
I know.
Make bucket list though.
Bro, I got some stuff on there. You like, what is wrong with you, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
man,
all the stuff.
We're gonna have to revisit that list.
Like all the stuff that happened in the Poconos. But I'm out though, y'all. Listen,
easy, young Jesus.
With that being said, y'all enjoy y'all week. We'll be back here next Friday. We love y'all. Peace.